fifth grade, after you found the link through Schoology, it might be a good idea to bookmark. Do you see where the star is? Go to Star, and we're going to add it to your bookmarks folder and do Done. Now it'll always be in your bookmarks. Now, remember, you log in with first name, capital letter at the beginning, space, last name, not address like I do. It should now be your 9-pin, or not your 9-pin, I'm sorry, your lunch pin OLE, and then you hit login. When you get to login, go up to the top where it says scores, go to browse. And what we're doing today is 5th grade rhythm Canon. Click it. You should get 8 empty measures. And you need to fill them using half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, and 16th notes only, no rest. Remember, you can't erase rest, so if I click on this, now I get the circle, and I got a quarter note. Now to go to the next note, you have to highlight it. You're going to get another quarter note, but now I want to change that to an eighth note. See how the quarter note's gray? Make the eighth note gray. Now on that eighth rest, I'm going to click again and I'll get the second eighth note and they'll be beamed together. There we go. Now let's add a half note. So I have to switch from the gray eighth note over to the half note. And now I filled the first measure. Now each measure should sound a little different, so when we add it as a canon, you'll hear different rhythms at different times. So I'm going to do that one backwards. I'm going to start with the half note. See, it's highlighted as a quarter. Change it to the half. Now I'm going to do the eighth note. And another eighth note to get 2. And now I'm going to do a quarter note. Now I have to switch it. Okay. Now I think I want to start with 16th notes. So and I keep clicking along. Okay, I've got my 4 16th notes. I think I'm going to go to eighth notes now, but that has 2 flags. Go over and click so you get 1 flag, using that toolbar to do that. Now I'm going to put in a quarter note and another quarter note. Okay, now I'm going to do one more measure, and I think I'll start with eighth notes. I think I'll keep with eighth notes on this. But now let's go to 16th notes. And when you do your 16th notes, make sure you always bar 4 together. Let's keep doing 16th notes in this measure. Now let's say you had all of these filled out, which you will, and it's time to start your canon. What you have to do is go above to Staff, go down to Add Part below Staff, and go to your unpitched percussion folder, and let's add a cymbal part. Then you're going to get OK. Now do you notice that you have your 8 measures, but this is what we're going to do. We're going to copy what is up here and leave 4 beats of rest and start the sound here so it will play in canon. So an easy way to do that is to go by the word rhythm. How did I select all before? This is where I got into trouble before. Let's see if we can find it under edit, and maybe you'll help me figure this out. Well, let's learn how to copy one measure. So I can either do Control C, and then I go down to the measure I want to put it in. So look, it's in the second measure now, and do Control V. There it put in my notes. And I keep doing the same thing. Control C to the next measure, Control V. And you keep doing, so now I need to do my third measure here. I'm going to highlight it, Control C, Control V, and now my fourth measure, Control C, Control V. Now we're going to keep doing that for 2 more parts. So I go back to the beginning. I go up to score, staff, excuse me, add part below staff, staff, add part below staff. Let's do unpitched percussion again, but how about if we try the bass drum this time? Do OK. See, now you've got your other bar. But now, instead of starting 4 beats after the beginning, you're starting 8. So you leave 2 full measures of rest. So I go to the one above it, copy, Control C, Control V in the new measure. I'll do one more measure to show that. Remember, I'm on the second measure. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to add one more part. So go back to the beginning, highlight the bass drum part, go to staff, go add part below staff, go to your unpitched percussion folder, and let's see what else there is in there. How about a weiro? That'll sound kind of different. Hit OK. Alright, now this one has to be 4 beats after the bass drum, so you leave 1, 2, 3 measures of rest. So now I'm going to highlight that, Control C. Here's where I started, Control V. Now this is not a completed one, but I will go back to the beginning and play it so you can hear it. So you should hear it happening in Canon now as each voice enters. Alright, it didn't hear all the voices. We'll mess with that, but it's written out right. Good luck, and I'll be around to help you.